What is going on, guys? Sinister here, back with another Madden video, and we are continuing our Cleveland Browns rebuild. If you remember from last episode, we left off, we picked up Christian McCaffrey, we traded away Isaiah Crowell, a 3rd rounder and a 5th rounder for McCaffrey, and he completely tore his ACL and is out for 35 weeks. So we took a step back, which just means this rebuild is going to be a little more tougher, which means it's going to last longer, which means it's going to be more fun. So we're going to jump right into it. We got to cut a player. It's the first thing we got to do. Obviously, it's probably going to be the worst player, but I don't want to get rid of Danny Vitelli. I will absolutely get rid of Campbell, though. I'm not a huge fan of him. So we can just cut him. Plus, we got 3 strong safeties anyway. More if you want to count. Why do I always want to call him Calvin Pryor? It's not Calvin Pryor. Or no, it is Calvin Pryor. Yeah, never mind. Calvin Pryor. Take a look at the team real quick. I'm curious to see how Duke's gonna do now. Maybe this could be a blessing. Maybe Duke is the future. Maybe he develops super amazing. I doubt it, but you never know. We're gonna go ahead and simulate game 1 against the Steelers. Not really. Actually, here, we'll do some training. Well, I think I'm gonna do this. I think I'll actually do the training camp.
An offensive and defensive game plan has been pre-selected based on your weekly opponent's tendencies.
All right.
You can change your game plan anytime before starting.
Okay.
Each week you can focus train 3 players for extra experience.
Ooh, I like that.
It's a good strategy to develop your rookies while
I
they
think
are
I'm
young.
always gonna do Njoku, Peppers, and Garrett because I just want them to be legit. So we're gonna focus on them all the time.
Once you have made your game plan and focus player decisions, choose to start training and head down to the practice field.
All right. So we're gonna choose. Yeah, Steelers secondary is pretty cheeks, so we'll do deep pass. I'm not worried about the inside run. We have a pretty good run defense, though. I want to change this up to, I guess, pass defense. The red zone would kind of suck, but I'm thinking cover 3. Honestly, that might be what I'm running. I wish they had like a 5-2-4, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think that's 5-2-4. I think that's the lineup that the Patriots run a lot, but I don't know. I'm gonna go cover 4. I feel like they're gonna try to abuse us down low. This isn't 2K. I gotta use that. Abuse us with the pass game. So we'll see. I'm not worried about playing the training camp myself, so we'll just go ahead and simulate through that. I'm not too worried about that. I feel like that would just take way too long. I don't even know how to simulate through this, or can you? It'll probably do so once you actually play the game, so we'll just do that then. Alright. Yeah, okay, there we go. That's what we were looking for. So, first game, we're going to go ahead and just... Advanced week, there we go, that's what we're looking for. Game 1 against Steelers. If we win this somehow, that'd be amazing, but of course we didn't. Let's take a look at how the team did. 38-27 is actually not bad. That's a lot better than I had expected, so you know what? Shit, I'll take it. I'll take a look at the box score and see what we did overall. Excuse me. So they destroyed us in like everything, but we had 1 less turnover. Yeah, that's about it. The rest of it, So I think the box, the final score was a little more deceiving because we didn't have anything for rush whatsoever. We did pass the ball a good bit, though. So Deshaun must have had a good game, which is a great sign. Big Ben went off, per usual. Almost had a perfect game. Kaiser, 330 yards, 2 picks. He did have an interception, but that's okay. Only sacked once, though. Josh Dobbs came in. Oh, did Big Ben get hurt? No, maybe that's just how bad they were beating us. I don't know. But Josh Dobbs did throw 2 picks, which is good. We sacked him twice. We got 3 sacks on the day and 2 interceptions. That's good for the defense. I'll actually take that. Le'Veon Bell kind of torched us. Duke didn't do too bad. He did break a couple tackles, averaged 3.9, which is amazing, but I wasn't expecting him to do so. The greatest anyway. Kenny Britt had 114 yards and a touchdown. That's a good sign for him. Antonio Brown absolutely lit us up, though. We need some cornerback help big time. We're going to have to go for one of those in the draft, probably a corner and a receiver. Eli Rogers lit us up, too. We just got torched in the passing game. Where's Njoku at? He had a touchdown himself. that was at. Yeah, they just destroyed us in yards after the catch, too. But Duke had 20, so that's pretty nice right there. Take a look at the defensive side. I'm really only concerned about Cleveland at this point for defensive. Jamar Taylor and Joe Schubert also had 10 tackles. That's good. We were concerned about his right tackle play, but Myles Garrett with 2 tackle for losses, half a sack, along with Schubert. Let's actually look at those. Who got our sacks? Collins had himself 1. Schubert and Garrett probably split 1, and then Hayden and Kirksey more than likely. Actually, I feel like Garrett and Hayden more than likely, and then Kirksey. I don't know. Regardless, each of them have half a sack. Who got our interception? 2 interceptions, actually. Tank Carter and Jason McCourty. So, you know what? First game wasn't bad. We did lose, but it was to the Pittsburgh Steelers. As much as I despise that team is amazing. So, Duke Johnson, okay on the kick returns. Let's see what Jabril did for punt returns. He only had 1. We only forced him to punt 1 time, or at least we only got 1 punt return. So, let's actually look at that real quick. Okay, so they did punt it twice, but we didn't have a lot of opportunities there. So I think they were just destroying us on the offensive. We gave up 38 points. That's way too much. We should be able to score 27 and be okay with that. So, first game, not too hot, but I don't think I need to make any adjustments to lineup. Everyone did their job. We just gotta win. So, depending on how Kenny Britt does game 2, I might put him as a wide receiver 1 and move Vincent Jackson down to wide receiver 3, actually. Or just cut him and then let Josh Gordon play, because Vincent Jackson obviously isn't going to stick around for the long haul. So I don't think there's any point in truly keeping him, but you never know. Answer the media question. Many folks, including yourself, thought the team performed better last season, but things did not come together. How do you avoid that again this season? Coach has to be consistent. Leadership starts at the top. Well, I'm not firing Hugh Jackson. Players in the locker room need to stay focused on our goals. This is a playoff team. We ain't making playoffs. We start by forgetting last season. This is a different team, and it's a team that knows we can't miss the playoffs again. Okay. So, we're going to miss the playoffs more than likely, so I'm not selecting that. I'm not firing Hugh. I mean, I guess I got to select that. All right, so shit, our roster rating's going to take a dip, but it's whatever. I got to pick one of them. One of them's going to go down. All right, weekly training for the Ravens. I'm not too worried about that passing offense, but the rushing a little bit. I feel like, I don't know. What are they? Okay, yeah, they say defensive rushing as well. So, I like to run cover 3. Inside run. Yeah, for sure. And the cover 3 is what we went with last time, so I guess we'll just keep that going. Myles Garrett, of course, and Njoku and Peppers. Jabril needs to step it up. He only got 177 XP last game. Go ahead and simulate game 2. We got the Ravens up. Probably gonna take another L here. Yeah. So 0-2. John Greco's ready to negotiate. I don't know if I'm ready to give you big bucks because you're not even playing your position. We have 2 new injuries. That's not good. Oh no. Who do we got? Cody Parkey. Cody Parkey. Hold up. Okay. You want to tell me this? First of all, Cody Parkey's not even our starting kicker. He's our backup kicker. How does a kicker tear his abdomen? For one, all right? Now, how does the backup kicker tear his abdomen? He's literally not playing. More than likely, the only time he's getting is during practice to kick a ball through the uprights. How do you tear an abdomen? Whatever. Corey Coleman also tore his quad. He's out for 5 weeks. And McCaffrey's still out for 33. So, no Corey Coleman. Josh Gordon's going to move up. Hopefully, this gives him some playing time. Lose game 2. Let's take a look at how that went. 28-17. So, scored less. They scored less than against the Steelers. I don't know how I like that, but we beat them on the passing yards though, so our secondary did pretty good at stopping them. Ryan Mallett is starting instead of. Okay, well Ryan Mallett played for some reason. Kaiser stunk it up though. He only had 217 yards. He had a touchdown, but he had 2 picks. He was only sacked once though. He did complete a 42-yard pass, which is nice. 56% of his passes. I doubt Duke did much. 3.7 yards a carry. Chris Thompson did pretty cheeks. Duke did have a touchdown though, which is pretty nice. I like to see him get some playing time. Coleman is injured, so that don't really care about that. It was Coleman. And then it's literally split up between like everybody. So Josh Gordon had that one touchdown. He had that one catch for the 42-yarder, and it was the lone touchdown. So Josh Gordon's definitely getting minutes. We're gonna put him up there. Corey Coleman's out anyway, so it makes more sense that way. It's looking like Josh Gordon's going to be a member of this team for a while, because even though his rating has dropped because of his suspensions, he's still putting up numbers in Madden for limited time. So, adjust the depth chart real quick. We got, I want to put Kenny Britt at the 1, Josh Gordon at the 2, and Vincent Jackson at the 3. And I guess Ricardo Louis playing our 4th receiver. Not good. Not what we want, but can't win them all. 3 injuries, though. Let me look at the kickers real quick. Maybe Cody Parkey is starting. Regardless, I don't know how he got injured. That's a roughing the passer if somehow. I don't know. No, Zane Gonzalez is starting, so I don't know. I don't even know why he's on the team. In all honesty, he's going to be gone by this year if we don't release him anyway. So, all right. So, John Greco is ready to negotiate. Depending on how much you want, you might not get this contract, my friend. Oh, so we got hella negotiations. Okay, John Greco. He is 32. How much do you want? I'll give you... He only wants to come along for a year, so I'm okay with that. But I don't want to give him too much. Give him like 4.5. Alright, so he likes the length, but he probably ain't gonna sign. Josh Gordon can't negotiate till week 5. These guys till later, so... John Greco, more than likely not getting on the team next year, but there's not much you can do with that. We need to scout some players. One player has regressed. Oh no, age, injury, or performance. That'll be Chris Thompson. Under 4 yards of carry, so he dropped a little bit. Okay, I mean, that's our backup. He ain't gonna be on the team. He's just there to fill it while Christian McCaffrey's out for 35 weeks, because his career might be over. I don't think he's gonna progress at all. We basically wasted picks on McCaffrey, but God, that just sucks. All right, not weekly training. We need to scout players. All right, so first scouting, we got to go for receivers.
Here are all the players
completely.
that will appear in the upcoming draft. Select
And
the
corners.
to learn more.
Well, the number 1 pick though is from Ohio State, so we might have to go
Select
ahead and
scout
bite on
this
him.
player and unlock his best skill. Use this information during the draft. Each skill unlocked will cost you scouting points. Spend as many as you can
I know
each
all
week
that.
as they unlock this player's true skill ranking to see if he is a diamond in the rough or a bust. You just found a diamond in the rough.
Okay, so we got a diamond in the rough. He's a left outside linebacker. We could switch him to right, which would fill the Joe Schobert need. So definitely we're going to keep an eye on him, and he looks like he's going to be a star with those ratings. Corners, though. Could use him. He's a man-to-man. He's what we like to run. Let's look at receivers real quick. We got a couple first-rounders. Speed. I would like some possession guys. I might go for him. He's a big guy. 6'2", 221. Now I'm gonna go for Nash Logan because he's a second-rounder. And I got a feeling, I don't know. B+ for the catching, that's great, that's really good. B for the spectacular catch. Okay, C+ for the route running though, that's not too good. So he's going undrafted according to that. A second rounder wasn't what we wanted. Alright, let's try Barnett. He was a first pick. A- on the spectacular catch, B+ on the catch and traffic, and B for catching. So the catching can go up, but he's got that spectacular catch already. Awareness probably needs some work, but that's what we got for points, for XP to spend, so Barnett's on there for sure. I want to take a look at the CBs now, because we definitely need to get one of them on here. If I could get a first rounder, that'd be nice. Is there any man-to-man? Run support, prototype. Man-to-man for the first one, and man-to-man down here on Smiley. Go ahead and scout him real quick. Come from Michigan State. Man coverage is B+, press is a B, and zone is a C. So really bad on the zone. But he's got that really good man coverage, so that's big plus. I want to go ahead and just scout the number 1 guy, because let's just see. Let's just see. Only 21. He's super young and he's coming out, so he might have, I was going to say, some pretty, I don't want to say quote-unquote bad stats, but his stats aren't going to be the best, but he looks like he has potential with his age. I don't think I'd take him high, though. Excuse me, sorry, I'm coughing like crazy. Stevens Howling, would he be related to Larod Stevens Howlings at all? That'd be interesting. So that's going to wrap up the scouting for right now. We only got 25 points available. We're going to go through Game 3, and that might end it here for this episode with the weekly training with Colts. They're going to throw the ball for sure, so let's go pass defense. I like the cover 2 for the Colts. Yeah, medium passes I like. Their 4th interceptions, though. 16th in sacks. Really bad defense overall, so the medium pass is probably the way to go. Run that West Coast, run some slants, and pray to God they don't pick off Kaiser, because we're going to need him big time. Alright, yeah. We'll run it like that. And then simulate the Colts. I think we can beat the Colts. It is in Indy, though, so this might not go too well. But it is what it is. Indianapolis Colts is a win. We pick up the first win of the season, and we get a new injury, and I'm scared to look at it. Jamie Collins, torn bicep, 9 weeks. What the fuck is going on? Jamie Collins and Christian McCaffrey and Corey Coleman all hurt. Good Lord. Oh my gosh. We are just getting obliterated by these injuries right now. Like, this is absurd. I mean, we're not going to win this year, but good Lord, man. Whew. All right, I'm going to go look at the free agency real quick. I need to pick up some players before my whole team gets hurt. Good Lord, where are the linebackers? And of course, there's no free agents that are good. Oh my Lord, this is going to suck. We're definitely losing big time now. I want to go check out the game first before I forget how that went. 35-0. We destroyed Indy. That's a good sign, though. I mean, we obliterated them. We didn't even have any kick return yards. Good Lord. Kaiser balled out for 341 yards, 3 touchdowns to only 1 interception. Kaiser's looking like a star right now. For the team he has, and he's already performing this well, we virtually shut down Luck. He had a 60% completion percentage. I don't know what went wrong there. Duke finally had himself a game with 4.1. Chris Thompson's probably going to regress again. Duke also had a touchdown, which was nice. I like that. It's good to see. Receiving, Vincent Jackson, 2 touchdowns, 118 yards. Big time, big time, big time. Kenny Britt also had himself a touchdown and 102 yards. So the 2 leading receivers of the game go to Cleveland players with 118 and 102. 2 touchdowns and 1 touchdown. All right. Our offense could produce. It's our defense that has been bad, but shit, they weren't bad this game. Let's look at our defense actually. So Kirksey had himself 12 tackles on the day. Nice, very nice. How many sacks? We got 1 between Ogbot and McCourty, and we also had 1 interception by Kirksey. Kirksey balled out. He had a pick. He had 12 tackles. He did allow 6 catches, though, which is a bummer. But when you play that zone defense and you're the middle linebacker, you're probably going to give up some catches to tight ends. But it is what it is. Let's look at the punt return, because I know we've had a bunch of this. Only 2. 2 that were returnable. Damn. Oh, well. He got some returns in. That's all that matters. I know we had no kick return. So that game went really well. So we lost against two pretty solid teams, and then we beat a mediocre team. Not that that's saying a lot as a Cleveland Browns fan, not to trash Indy and their team, because I don't really have any room to talk, but they're not looking like the hottest team right now. With that said, we'll see if anyone wants to negotiate, and then we'll scout a little bit, and then probably wrap this up. John Greco is ready. Alright, I'll give him a little bit more. I'll give him what he wants. Or do I want to? I just don't know if he's gonna regress. It's only a year though. I can't keep stressing about a year. Alright, so he's going to test free agency. Oh well, whatever. I don't care. May peace be with you. Can't negotiate until next week for these players, which will probably be the next episode of this series, so good timing there. Scouting. Let's go back to scouting real quick, get this over with. And then we can go ahead and jump in. Can we scout him anymore? No, I don't think so. Okay. Let's go back. What do we need? We can look at the running backs now that McCaffrey done fucked up big time. Right tackles are a big need. We got a first rounder there. Let's see what he needs. Or see what he has. B+ for the impact. B and C on pass blocking. I'm not too worried about that though. I got Joe Thomas on the other side of me. So that's okay. Let's look at some second or third rounders. Let's see if we can't find a steal. 6'7", 323. We're gonna scout you. B+, B-, C+. Yeah, he's okay. Let's look at the lighter guys. Let's see. Not that any offensive lineman is gonna be light. They're all over 300. So let's. What about the other third rounder? Let's see if he ain't a steal. Absolutely not a steal whatsoever. You ain't getting drafted. Go back to the right linebackers. Oh, wow. Okay. Tank Frazier, West Virginia, baby. What do we got? Not getting taken. That's what we got. Jamar Collier. He just looks like a good linebacker. I don't know. And he is. Play recognition's pretty bad. We run a lot of zone when I play. Although this is simulated, so I don't know what the computer's running, but I run a lot of zones. So that wouldn't be the best thing for that play recognition. He's a cover 2, though. I don't know. C+ could be like an 82 overall. I don't know how that correlates to this game, so could be just talking out of my ass here. We only got 37 scouting points left, so we're going to take a break there, wrap up that scouting trip, and that is going to wrap up this episode, guys. We are 1-2 right now. We have key injuries to McCaffrey, to Jamie Collins, and to Corey Coleman. They're going to be out for most of the season. McCaffrey's going to be out maybe even some of next season, and he might be done for the career. A complete ACL tear, but we're going to grind it through. Be sure to drop a like, subscribe if you already haven't to keep up with this series. And until next time, peace.